Okay, welcome Aquarius. Welcome to Social Journal Flight Tarot. My name is Eddie. If you do not know already, thank you for joining me on my channel. This is going to be, excuse me while I put a new candle in. This is going to be a timeless general reading for the sign of Aquarius. Alright, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, whatever. Okay, pick a planet, pick a node, pick a house. You're going to know if it resonates for you. If it's not your message, it's not your message. It's not going to resonate for each and every one of you. Okay. Get a tool on my little box here. So thank you so much for all of the likes, comments, and subscribes. Okay. What else? Yeah, these are just spiritual messages, messages of love, truth, healing, inspiration, validation, confirmation, and instruction for the sign of Aquarius. Okay. All right. So I want to get into. It's real funny, Aquarius, because I actually got some downloads for you before I was able to even, like, I was in your energy yesterday. All right, I had completed my readings and my work for the day, and they were giving me downloads for your reading yesterday. Okay, so they reminded me of this right whenever I stepped into your energy. They showed me, you know, that scene in Harry Potter. What movie was it? What Harry Potter was it? The Prisoner of Azkaban, okay? I think it was. Where they're trying to get in, Harry and, like, you know, a couple other, like, students or whatever the fuck. They're trying to get into their dormitories or whatever. And you know how they have to say the password to get in, right? And the password is Fortuna Major. Okay? And whenever they're trying to get in there, it's like they're trying to get into the Gryffindor dorms. And the lady in the picture that's supposed to let them through, okay, she is sitting there and she keeps making them wait. Like, you know, she's not letting them in. They keep saying the password, Fortuna Major, Fortuna Major, right? And the lady just won't let them through. And you know, the lady that's in the picture is like trying to sing, and she keeps trying to sing and break the glass by singing just with her voice, and she keeps trying to do it, and she keeps trying to do it, and it's not working, and they're getting annoyed because they want to get in, and they keep repeating the password, Fortuna Major, and she's just like, just wait a second. And then she ends up trying to sing again, and she realizes that she's not gonna be able to break the glass with her voice, so she hits the glass against the fucking wall and breaks it, and she's like, oh, look what I did just with my voice. And they're like, yeah, whatever, lady, you fucking faked it, right? So then they say the password again, and then she lets them in. And then the one of them is like, as they're walking through, one of them is like, she can't even sing. Like, you know? And so, like, they know that she was faking it. That's the energy that I was picking up on, okay? There's somebody, like, the very first thing that I got, okay, Aquarius, for your energy is, there's somebody around you who they literally cannot do what you do, okay? They're trying to figure out how the fuck you do it. Whatever creative energy that you have, or whatever talent you have, or gifts that you have, like, they cannot fucking recreate it. They are trying to do what you do, and they're faking it. They're not able to do it on their own, okay? And everyone around this person knows that this person is a fucking fake. They're really sour about it, all right? And maybe you're a singer. I don't know. Maybe that's what that is. Maybe you're a singer, Aquarius, and this person is like trying to copy you or something like that. That's come up a few times in Aquarius energy. And I know at least one or two of the Aquarius readings that I've done. All right. So it's like the guys were walking in there and they're like, she can't even sing, you know? I think, you know, they have their accent. She can't even sing, you know? I have a terrible fucking accent, but y'all know what I mean, okay? And so, yeah. Fortuna Major, if you actually look at what that means, that is Latin for the greater fortune. So somebody's really sour, somebody's hostile, right? We do have hostilities card here. Somebody's hostile about your abundance. Okay, this could have been somebody that you were partnering with. I feel like either you partnered up with this person, it's an acquaintance, it could be a friend, someone around you. I don't really feel like you're with them anymore or around them anymore, or maybe you don't talk to this person a lot, okay? I don't see that you're like really close with this person. Maybe you were at one point, but this person has a lot of hostilities towards you. This person has actually showed their true colors here. You notice how the mask here, excuse the glare with the fucking light, my notebook almost almost fell. The mask here, I feel like this person, you know, they took off their mask. They took off their mask, and it's like they said something or they're doing something that's showing you their true colors, okay? So, you know, I feel like it has to do with something about your creativity, okay? It has to do with your creativity. You have some sort of fiery passion, passion and energy about you, all right, with this flexibility card. All right, some of y'all might be working out or doing something like doing yoga or something like that. There may be some sort of insecurity that this person has regarding your body or something, but I'm really feeling like this is you exuding feminine energy. Maybe some of you guys are like channelers or something like that, and this person just cannot seem to do it. They cannot seem to do everything that you do. They can't do it like you. Like it's like they try to produce like you, but they can't. And this card is also number 9. Okay, that 9 is about independence. 9 is about completion. It's about like you are fruitful. You have fruitfulness, right, with your creative energy because of the work that you've done. All right, there's a ripeness about your energy, okay, that I'm really feeling. And it's like you are reaping rewards that are greater than those around you. And I feel like it's really, really triggering hostilities, you know, for people that are around you. Okay. So there's somebody that you partnered with or something like that where there was an imbalance in a situation. And I think you kept things fair also. I think you kept things very fair with whoever you were working with. And I think that this person didn't play fair, you know, and I feel like you see that now. Okay, so yeah, there's something about, I feel like someone could have even looked into what you have or something. It's like they don't know how to keep their eyes on their own fucking paper, you know, and that's what they're concerned with. They're concerned about what you have, your fortune, your destiny, what you're doing. All right, they have no faith in themselves, and that really sucks because this person's not, that's what's causing all this negative energy within this person. Okay, I don't feel like this hostilities energy is you. I feel like it's an energy around you that's being directed towards you. Okay, I feel like there was someone who this person could have wanted to control you, okay, or have the upper hand when it came to you somehow. We do have the Temptation card, which is like the Devil card, all right, in the Psychic Tarot. A stupid glare. And I feel like this person, they're really distorted. They have a lot of distortions. They're not able to be... There's another 6 here. Yeah, 26. This is somebody that's around you. They're not really able to focus very well on what they want because instead of looking at... like I said, they can't keep their eyes on their own fucking paper. Like, look, he's too busy looking at you and what you got. Instead, he could be focusing on the key to actually be free. You know, what they need to free themselves is there. And I feel like they're not focusing on that. They keep focusing on you. So, but you actually look at everything through the eyes of love. See, you're not really tangled up in any type of situation. You don't get caught up in all that shit. And that's why this Temptation card is in the reverse, okay? You are looking at things you're looking at everything through the eyes of love. With this Love card, I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. You recognize the divinity in others, right? You salute the divinity in others, and you recognize and you commit to operating out of the divinity within yourself. Really, I feel like you on some fucking unity consciousness shit, where you actually understand, Aquarius, that, you know, all is divine, okay? Even darkness and evil and all of that's still divine energy. Okay, a lot of people are not going to understand that. They don't understand that. It's like you faced your shadow and you've accepted and integrated all those parts of yourself that were kind of scary or whatever, or that maybe you wanted to kind of, you've acknowledged the anger and all of that within yourself, and you're like, you know what, I see that, I accept that as part of me, and now I can transmute that energy. I can integrate it. It's like you're not running from your own darkness. Okay, you're recognizing that this person is literally only projecting onto you. You're recognizing, like, you don't need to do anything. You're not needing to fight anything. Somebody could have easily tried to lay a trap for you, Aquarius, and because if they saw Fortuna Major, you know, if they saw a greater fortune in you, and I feel like you wiggled out of that trap here with the flexibility card. Why? Because you met this person with love. And it really, I really believe that you started to reverse this person's polarity, all right? So the law of polarity, right? There's black and white. There's good and bad, right? There's polarity to all things. There's two sides to every coin, okay? And I feel like, if you meet somebody with love, unconditional love, even when they're being hostile towards you, people don't normally know how to take that, right? Because you can't, you're not allowing someone to upset your peace, okay? Because you have the resting tree here. Your stability, number 22. That's master number 22. You're not letting someone upset your peace. You maintain your peace. You maintain your stillness. You don't try to control other people. Temptation in reverse. This is like control, the devil card, right? When it's in the upright, it's like it can mean control, trying to grasp to things. Oh, okay, check it out. Bottom of the deck. Right? I can release the need to control. Surrender. Oh my goodness. And look what's underneath that. Envy. I'm the same as everybody, but with different challenges. So these are what was at the bottom of the deck for the Soul's Journey Oracle. Okay? So yeah, there's somebody here who tried to do something the same way that you did, and it didn't work because it's not for them. Right? They want your fortune. They want your destiny. They want your talents. They want your creative ability. They want your ability to be able to be flexible. It's like they try to have your perspective on things. But the fact of the matter is they have so much hostility within them. They're not able to see everything through the lens of love. They're not able to because they're not balanced in the way that you have. Okay? Your faith in the divine plan is kind of what allowed you to get to that next level. There's something here that has there. You may, and see, this may have been some energy from your past where you may have actually felt the need to control. I feel like that you're meant for something great, Aquarius. And sometimes that can mean that you just kind of want to go headstrong. You really want to try and go balls to the wall because you know what direction your life is going. Okay? And I feel like, some of you guys may have been in a place where you really wanted to get there fast. Okay? You really wanted to get there fast. And the divine kind of had to tell you, like, hey, now is the time to be flexible. You're realizing that you don't need to go against the grain. You're realizing that it's okay to take a breath, take a break, and relax. You're realizing that it's not all about productivity, okay? And I feel like some of you guys are letting go of the need to kind of control the situation. You're just kind of going with the flow. Although you're still standing in your power, right? It's not about just kind of bending over and saying, whatever happens, happens, right? You're not even trying to do it like that. You're realizing that there's a balance between being a creator of your own reality and being a co-creator, right? It's both. It's the divine having a say, right? And creating impasses and saying, no, we're not gonna go that way. You're surrendering to that. You're flexible. You're saying, you know what? I'm not gonna fret and worry about my productivity today. It's gonna be okay to take a rest. Okay? So I really feel like, see, and that's the thing too. With this faith card, this is about obstacles being removed for you. I feel like there's a lot of obstacles that were in your way at one point in time, and whenever you were resisting those obstacles, that's where the hostility energy was coming from. But you're no longer resisting those obstacles. You're looking at it like, what does the divine want to teach me? Right? You are being thankful. You've come to a space now, Aquarius, where you've grown so much that you are actually thankful for every single trial and tribulation that you went through, because you looked at it as an opportunity to overcome, and that's where your joy lies, in overcoming. It's this peace that surpasses all understanding that you have attained here. Like, she rested. See? I also feel like a lot of you have also come to a space where, like, maybe you've apologized, you know what I'm saying? Like, you've gone all the way back to your past or whatever, any type of thing that, like, this is also like releasing ego, okay? Releasing pride and things like that, okay? You're understanding, you're coming to an end of karmic cycles and everything, because you're understanding that, like, saying that you're sorry or releasing these hostilities and things like that. Okay? you're saying, you know, I feel like some of you guys may have said apologies or something like that for things that happened years and years and years ago, because you just want to resolve it for you. It's an aspect of forgiving yourself, and there's someone else around you that kind of looks at it like, yeah, bitch, yeah, you apologize, but like you may not have even been the one to start the beef, you know what I'm saying? But it's like this other person, they don't think of things like you. They're a bit confused. It's like it's like in what the fuck is that movie, man? Talladega Nights, where man, what the fuck is his name? All right. Ricky Bobby apologizes to his friend. He's like, I'm sorry. I should have let you win. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have to be the one who won all the time. And he's like, I'm a bit confused by your tactics, you know? So I'm just going to stand here and act tough, you know? And then that's how this person is reacting to you, because they're just like, what the fuck? Like, they're not expecting it. But like, you acting in this way, right? Being flexible, you know, being like, well, I can surrender the need to control the situation. I don't have to be right. It's like, you don't care about being right. You just want your motherfucking peace, okay? You want your stillness. And I feel like that this person is, they don't know how to take that, you know? But whenever you're doing that, you're freeing yourself from all of this hostile energy. You're freeing yourself from that. See, this person was ready. They were ready to argue with you. They stood ready to argue with you, and like anything that you said, they were ready to throw that shit back in your motherfucking face. But you didn't give them any ammo because of the place that you're coming from. You're at peace. You're at peace. You have divine light shining down on you. That's where you're getting all this creativity from. Your gifts are expanding. Okay? Some of you guys are healing old wounds within yourself. This could be with a mother or a mother-in-law or something like that. Some of y'all are really doing a lot of healing work. Really, really, really. But this person, there's somebody around you here that they just either, I feel like someone's taken a peek into your future or something like that. And it's like they see what's coming for you and they want it. They want it for themselves. Okay? All right. That was the pre-download or whatever the fuck them downloads I got. So I did pull cards. Like I said, I pulled these beforehand because, you know, for time's sake. You feel me? Because, you know, I ain't trying to be here all fucking day. Others of you, I really do feel like, I have to say this, I do feel like some of you guys have freed yourself from a situation. I feel like there was like a commitment or a partnership. It could have been work. It could have been whatever, where somebody was really trying to hold on to you for their own personal gain. It's like a one-sided deal or something like that. Okay. I really feel that. I feel like you finally released, because it's like there was some aspect of this that you didn't want to let go of. Okay. I'm really, really feeling that. And there was something that you released. And by releasing, it's like you were attached to like an outcome or something like that. Maybe it was just your loyalty, because I do feel like a very strong sense of loyalty, because you did see the good in this person, or you did see the good in whatever the outcome was supposed to be. I feel like you had a lot of faith in things turning out the way that you were promised. But there were some sort of broken promises or something that you had to let go. I feel like you surrendered. There's a lot of surrender energy here, because you realize that it just wasn't worth it. You realized that it wasn't worth the fight. It wasn't worth the drama anymore. It wasn't worth, some of y'all, this was hurting your physical body. I feel like you guys, it really hurt you to let go of something. I feel like some of you guys were like, had to let go of something to get rid of like a depressive energy, to get rid of like a severely imbalanced situation. I feel like it was affecting your health. I feel like some of y'all weren't even able to hear your intuition. You weren't able to access those creative energies, you know, because of whatever this connection was. Okay, like I said, it could have been someone who you were working with, someone who, you know, you were in a relationship with. I feel like you were probably in denial about this for a long time, and I feel like you have released all of that. You're like, man, my peace is worth so much more. Yeah, because you realized that you weren't happy. Yeah, and it took you a while to let go of whatever this is, but eventually you were like, shit, if I gotta accept this truth, you know what I'm saying, to move on and have my peace, your peace was just worth so much more. Okay? All right, let's go ahead and get on with it. Past energy for Aquarius. Y'all, the lighting's a little different. I got my window open because it's like really windy today, and I like seeing the wind through the trees. I would have the window open if it wasn't so loud. Yeah, so like I said, in your past, you weren't moving, you weren't taking the opportunity to move, you just didn't feel motivated, okay? You may have felt like you were lacking creative energy, you may have felt like you were lacking the spark, and it's because of this change that you were resisting, all right? The way you were partnering with someone else, okay? Or like a job that you had, all right? There was something that you were just trying to build or trying to work on, okay? So whenever I get the, the ace of, I feel like y'all's vitality was severely affected. All right, this really could have affected your health. Okay, so when I get the Ace of Wands in reverse, that's like lack of ideas. You know what I'm saying? Feeling like you're delayed, feeling like things are just fucking humdrumming along. Maybe things were going real slow. Things weren't turning out the way that you wanted them to. You just kept getting delays, kept getting bad news. And I feel like the divine kept trying to get you to assert yourself, kept trying to get you to, like, something here was not growing the way that you wanted it to because of the rigidity. There was a rigid energy here that you may have been embodying, okay? And the more that you held on to that rigid energy, like, no, it's got to be this way, it's got to be this way. You know what I mean? It's almost like somebody, this is just an example, okay? So this won't be for everybody, but it's almost like somebody's like, nah, I have to graduate high school, then I have to go to college, and then I got to get a job. Instead of, maybe starting your own business or having faith in something that, having faith in something because you just don't see, how it would work out. And I feel like that it delayed you from actually starting something that you were really passionate about, okay? So you were just hesitant, you know what I mean? You may have missed a lot of opportunities, okay? You guys had a lot of, like, potential that wasn't being used here. And that's the thing about this other person that's around you. They don't see that you went through this energy. I feel like this is where that person is now. It's like, you may have been comparing your path to someone else's. I feel like that's what this person is doing to you. And it's like, you done been there and done that. And this person is looking at you like, well, how did you get there so fast? It's like, bitch, you didn't see what the fuck I had to go through to get to where the fuck I'm at. They don't know what the fuck happened behind closed doors. Anyway, I'm gonna get off that. So you just might have felt stuck, man. You felt bored. You felt stuck. Okay? On a spiritual level, this is like, you didn't want to try anything new, all right? It's the rigidity, and that's what I'm feeling, and that's your past energy. Okay, past energy. Present energy, please. But you're coming out of, you've come out of that. You've been out of that shit. Yeah, so you may feel like you had lost a lot or missed out on a lot of something here, okay? Long-term commitment, some of y'all getting a divorce, okay? But you're walking away from something that you were invested in a very long time here. 10 months, okay? Some of y'all 10 years, all right? Some of y'all 4 to 6 years, I'm getting, okay? 5 years. And you're doing it because this is a compromise. The Five of Swords in reverse is a compromise. That's your energy, Aquarius. Okay? And Aquarius rules like the Five of Swords, right? Which could be anywhere, any type of petty energy, somebody being a smart aleck, somebody, doing a get back, like, I'm not saying you are this way. I'm just saying, like, this is Aquarius energy. I feel like you started to realize how you were being hurt. You had to stand up for yourself. You held back for a long time because you were kind of cautious. You didn't want to do anything stupid, but or like jump the gun or whatever. But I really feel like, Aquarius, I feel like you had to make a move here. I really feel like some of y'all just were being severely taken for granted. That's what I'm picking up on. Severely taken for granted. Yeah, because Five of Swords is first decan of Aquarius. That's Venus in Aquarius. All right. Then you have the 10 of Pentacles. That is Virgo, I believe. So you could have been, like I said, you could have been dealing with a Virgo. Does not have to be. That is third decan of Virgo. Mercury in Virgo. So that tells me that there was some sort of communication. Somebody had said something. This could have had to do with money. Somebody owes you money too. Somebody here, you're dealing with somebody who owes you money. And I feel like this person thought that they were going to get away with. Some of y'all may have missed out on some money because you're like, listen, like, it's not worth, the money here is not worth, right? I'm not going to be greedy just to sit here and argue with your motherfucking ass, okay? Because it's just not worth it. Like, you know, you'd rather keep your peace here. Yeah, this was about an agreement. And I feel like maybe you weren't listening to your intuition for a while there. This could have been your boss, all right? And, you know, I don't even know. Or it could have been a husband, shit, you know, because you have the Emperor card. What else am I getting out for this? Yeah, this is the same as this hostile energy here. This person is sword ready. They just want to have the last word, you know. They just want to have the last word. You'd rather have your peace, peaceful resolution. You'd rather move on, okay? Because you don't want to have the stress anymore. You want to release the stress. And that's growth. That's growth and maturity. You're realizing that it's okay for the plan to change for the sake of maintaining your own peace. Okay? I feel like some of y'all feel like you may have missed out on some abundance, or it cost you a lot more. Okay? Because you didn't heed warnings from your intuition. Because it escalated to a point where, you know, damn, I mean, somebody could have even been taken to fucking jail. Like, there was a lot that was at risk here. A lot that was at risk. And I feel like there was some losses here. You took some losses. I feel like that's what, but you're choosing not to focus on that. The losses. Why? Because you're seeing all things through the lens of love. You're seeing the good in all things because of the level of faith that you have. And I feel like there's somebody here who just doesn't look at things that way. They just don't look at things that way. You know what I mean? Somebody was not acting with their integrity in this situation. This is, you know, you made a lot of sacrifices. You took a lot of losses. You made a lot of sacrifices. And it's like you've gotten freedom, though, because of this. You've gotten freedom. You had to take a lot of losses, okay? A lot. Anything else? Some of y'all lost a home. Some of y'all lost pets, okay? Like this person, they could have taken your dog. They could have taken, you know. And, you know, that's just because they're just petty. They're just petty, okay? If this was a job, or if this was something, it was affecting your home life. It was affecting your stability. Someone here, okay, this is not for everybody, but someone here got the fuck out of a situation right before shit started to fucking go south legally, because there was somebody who was involved in some illegal stuff, like illegal activity. There was somebody with this Five of Swords that I'm picking up was involved in some illegal activity, and it's like they wanted you to take the fall for it. That was in the Gemini's reading that I did. Shit. Like, if you have Gemini in your chart, or you're dealing with a fucking Gemini, please go watch that Gemini reading. Also, go watch the Gemini career and finance reading. I got playlists, y'all. All of the playlists for each sign is all set up. Those readings are in those playlists, okay? So go check them out, because, man, like, this is real similar energy. You could have been dealing with a Gemini, have Gemini in your chart, whatever. I don't care if it's your North Node, Venus sign, whatever the fuck. Go watch that shit. If, you know. But yeah, I feel like somebody even could there could have been like a domestic dispute or something going on right now for you. Domestic dispute, domestic violence, okay? Child services could have gotten involved, all right? One person here lost everything, okay? Dysfunctional family type of issue. This person is cold. This is a huge unexpected shift for you. Somebody could have even filed bankruptcy. I feel like if somebody was involved in a lot of illegal activity here, because I am picking that up, dude. Illegal activity, I am picking that up. Whoever was involved in some illegal activity, they had built up something, right? We saw the emperor. They had built up an empire based on these, like, either theft or stealing from somebody else. This could be money laundering. It could be anything like that. This shit is gonna come crashing down, and I feel like you literally got out right in the nick of time, and that's why this person is upset. It's like they want to come after you because they're like, well, you were, I don't know, Aquarius. Y'all gotta let me know what the fuck this is in the comments and shit, because that's what. Okay. Future energy for Aquarius, please. What's coming towards my Aquarius? Yeah, you got out of that. Like, you got out just in the nick of time. Damn, you could have been in a bad situation. This person was bad news. Like, really, really, really. Yeah, look. This is the rigidity. Now, I'm going to put this back. Okay? I'm going to put this back. Alright, I just saw 3113. Okay? I will leave that right there for a second because we're going to look at that. 3113. Mirroring numbers. Let me check this out. Hold on. Yeah, so it says angel number 3113 is a sign from your angels that they are helping you to gain a positive perspective about your current lifestyle choices and are hoping to empower you so that you can walk your chosen path with enthusiasm, confidence, and grace. Live your truths and express yourself with clarity, purpose, and love. Be a positive light to others. Allow new experiences and opportunities to awaken latent talents. See, I told y'all there's something that's happening. There was a potential here that was unawakened, okay, that you hadn't tapped into. And that for sure is coming about now because you release control, okay? Like, you may have had, like, expectations. The King of Wands in reverse is somebody who has, like, if this is a person who is trying to be a leader, right? Maybe this person, if this is a person who's a boss, right? A King of Wands is somebody who expects you to do shit that they would never do. It's like they have too high of expectations. You've released all those expectations, okay? You've released the need to control. So this is telling me that, just be mindful of that. Release the need to control, okay, with the energies that are coming towards you, because, if you think that you know the way best and everything goes the way that you want it to go, which sometimes you do, which is great when you're in your power and you're manifesting and all of that. It's okay to want things and to manifest. But the divine is asking you to kind of surrender and release control in certain aspects of things that you don't understand or that don't go the way that you want. Let go of that. Because what's going to happen is new experiences that you weren't able to, anticipate those experiences and opportunities. They are going to awaken latent talents, abilities, and passions within you. Okay, you got to be open to the new and the unknown. You got to be open to the unknown, open to the uncommon. And, any type of thing, the only way that you can anticipate your future is by your mind can't anticipate the future or think about something in the future. Your mind can't think about anything or envision anything that it hasn't experienced before. So you want to be open to the new. You got to let go of all this anxiety, right? Be more flexible. Let go of the anxiety about how things are going to happen and all the details and this and that. Like, just sit in peace and stillness, man. Calm your mind. The present moment is where your manifestation power is, and that's going to be in the stillness, the peace, the present moment. That's where your rest is, right? Then if you get into that energy, then you allow yourself to manifest more. Okay, so if you have recurring thoughts, you want to be mindful of those, okay, and focus on whatever your true priorities are, whatever your passions are, your interests are, okay. It says honor your life purpose and embrace the path that you know is yours to walk. And that's the thing. I don't feel like it's you wanting somebody else's path. I feel like you have let go of all that resistance. Like, this is resistance. I feel like you've released that. If you haven't, you will be soon. I feel like it's somebody else that's looking at you, okay, from across the pond, okay, that hasn't learned to do that yet, and that's what's causing all of this anger. Because the King of Wands in reverse is somebody who could be angry and abusive and, you know, stuff like that. So stay positive and optimistic, okay, about your future. Don't be getting in all the negative energies, okay? All right. What else? What else you want them to know? Because this is like, the King of Wands in the upright is somebody who's very enthusiastic. Okay? I feel like you may not have a lot of enthusiasm right now if something has, like, you may have felt like you had to let go of your assertiveness. Because you don't want to, there's some of you, they want you to be more assertive, because the King of Wands in reverse can be somebody who kind of takes a back seat in their own life. Okay? That could be a repeating pattern for you, where you're like wanting to please others, okay? And it really just gets on your nerves, and you know, you end up getting hurt and getting wounded, and you get trapped. You get trapped and you get stuck in cycles and situations and with people who are not good. Some of y'all are afraid to be different, and you feel powerless because you're afraid to be different. You won't be like that for long. But there might be somebody that comes towards you with a volatile energy, okay? This could be somebody who's like abusive, violent, you know, and if this is somebody who you had a domestic dispute or something like that with, I see this person trying to come towards you again, okay? This person really feels small, okay? They're very hostile, and they come across as very violent and aggressive and everything because they feel small. They're trying to project themselves to be someone who is in power. This is also about being too strict. You want to be mindful of trying to be too strict. Like I said, this is a rigidity. The King of Wands in reverse is very rigid. Okay, sometimes he gets too carried away with his like passions, and he gets too overwhelmed by things and doesn't know how to like be still and take a rest. If you're feeling a creative block, the King of Wands in the upright is very creative also. So if you're feeling like you're too rigid with your routines and things like that, okay, it may help you to get into some stillness. Take a rest. Wands, when they're in the reverse, sometimes that can say, you know, don't move, because it's like, okay, because you were in a period so long of not moving. Now that you've decided to make this move and get out of the situation, you may be like balls to the wall and real eager and like, I gotta go, you know. But they want you to remain flexible. They want you to still surrender to that stillness, because in that period of stillness, you're going to get new ideas. You're going to get a renewal of your energy, especially this creative energy here, because you are overwhelming with creative energy here. They want you to be flexible, okay? They don't want you to be too rigid. They want you to be flexible. Things are not going to always go the way that you want them to go, okay? What else is coming towards my Aquariuses? Oh, they said that's good. They said that's good. We don't gotta... Yeah, this person, like I said, they're really insecure. I feel like somebody fell on hard times with money, alright? Or this person could have like some sort of addictions or something like that, and they're wanting help with that. Okay? Because somebody lost a lot here. I feel like somebody even could have gotten in trouble with the law, and they're angry about it. So it's like they feel like they're owed something. They feel like you owe them something, when the fact of the matter is they're just lazy. They don't want to take responsibility for the work that they need to be fucking doing. They're not reaping the rewards or the benefits that either they had when they were with you, or that they're comparing whatever they're reaping. They're lacking fruitfulness. But the fact of the matter is this person is just like, this is the type of person who's really unreliable. They don't put in the work that you do, okay? They're lazy, they're stubborn, okay? They're not willing to put in the work that you did. And that's exactly what I was talking about earlier. It's like, they don't know how fucking hard you had to work. They don't know all the shit you went through, all the nights that you laid up and cried by your motherfucking self. You know, all the fucking things you had to let go of, sacrifices you had to motherfucking make, all the losses that you took. I'm speaking the truth to get where the fuck you are. It feels like they're, somebody here is pissed off because they're getting real insecure because their progress is just completely stalled. Come to a complete stop, all right? Conscious mind. What's on the conscious mind of Aquarius, please? Okay. Yeah, you're thinking about how this person fucked you over. Although the situation is done with, you are actually, with this world card, you are actually trying to take advantage of whatever lessons the divine is trying to teach you. Because you completed a major karmic cycle. All right, you leveled up major, big time. This is, and the divine is really congratulating you for that. They don't want you to focus on this justice in reverse. Could have been a Libra, okay, or another fixed sign. Scorpio, excuse me. Somebody's dealing with a Libra. Scorpio, Aquarius, okay? Leo, Taurus, all right? Could have been any of those signs, but it don't have to be. So I feel like you're thinking about how others of you are thinking about if there's court proceedings or something like that, you're thinking about how you just want this to be over with, okay? I feel like somebody's going to get a message from someone, all right? You're thinking about a message that you received, all right, online or something like that. This person is messaging you because, like I said, they want to take something out on you. This are two major arcanas. You're thinking about, this is a huge fucking shift that you just fucking went through in your life. See, and I feel like you're thinking about over here how you're like, I'm over here. You may be a little bit upset, Aquarius, because you're like, you know what? I'm over here learning my lessons, completing my karmic cycles. You know what I'm saying? I'm cutting off the people, places, circumstances, situations, and things that do not serve me. And this motherfucker, is over here doing me dirty. It's like you're waiting for somebody to get their karma. There's some corruption here. You want this person to be held accountable when it's all said and done. Because they were very dishonest. There was some sort of either corrupt business practices or something. Somebody stole something. I really feel like there was some sort of theft. You're thinking about how this is unfair. Okay, just be mindful, okay? Because I feel like you may have even been scapegoated or blamed for something that way. Watch the fucking Gemini reading, yo. I swear to God, man. I feel like it's like I said, you feel like this person's over here trying to avoid their karma. And you are not. You are being rewarded. This is, the world card is a divine reward, but I want you to know you're protected. This is like the hedge around Job, okay? You see how this reef is surrounding them? Like, look, she's naked too. Nakedness represents innocence. You don't have anything to hide, okay? And that's why I know, Aquarius, that's the reason why you're so upset. This person might try to come and apologize or something like that, or message you, all right? And if they do that, it's because they feel guilty. It's because they can't sleep at night. Just try to maintain your balance in the situation, okay? Because if you didn't fucking do this, if you didn't create this, then it's how you react to it. How are you going to view this? Commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. Like, what are you going to take from this? And I know, and it's really, really hard. If someone was treating you really badly or hostile, 26, breaking down to an 8. I feel like there was somebody, 6 is reminding me of Virgo. Somebody was dealing with a Virgo. Like the daily practices, what you did, you may have showed up for somebody day in and day out and they fucked you over. But that's karma. Number 8 represents karma. It represents abundance. What goes around comes around. So I don't feel like you've been dishonest, okay? I feel like this is going to be like a vindication for you. Something's going to go in your favor. This is saying that if you choose, like, this is 2 ways. You can either, with the justice or with the world card, you can choose to level up and learn this lesson, okay? And integrate it and complete the karmic cycle, okay? Or, right, and let it be complete and level up and be rewarded. Or with the justice reverse, this is the cycle is going to come back around, right? The universe will just manifest it in a different person, place, circumstance, situation, or thing, right? But really, I feel like this is success and achievement because you've accomplished a lot. Somebody needs to be mindful because you want to travel or something like that, and you may get in trouble with the law, especially if there's like court proceedings or something that still have to go down. Don't travel right now, even if you didn't do it, even if you know you're innocent. Make sure you to not travel right now until you get the okay, the travel, the approval to travel. Otherwise, you're going to regret that, all right? Because I feel like they may look at it, even though you're not guilty and you're innocent until proven guilty, right? Innocence, like they have to prove your guilt, right? I think you're still going to be fine, but it'll be a lot of stress on you and everything like that if you just decide to travel before all the court proceedings are up. So that's another thing. Somebody could have made you feel, you could have been thinking about with this unfairness, you could be thinking about how someone tried to make you feel like an outcast. Fortuna Major. This is like spiritual fulfillment. This is like knowing that you're on the right path, okay? And somebody thinks that that's unfair. Oh. Yeah, I feel like some of you guys are going to go out and share your knowledge. You may start something on the internet or something like that, where you might help people because of the knowledge that you've acquired or your perspective that you've acquired with this injustice, okay? Because you're able to see the big picture. The world card is also the big picture. Subconscious mind, please, for Aquarius. Subconscious mind. What's on the subconscious mind of Aquarius, please? Boop. Taking control of the situation, or you could be thinking about, like I said, the boss or this father or husband, whatever this father figure is. It looks like this is a person, all right? It could be an Aries or a Taurus. Either way, this is you being in your power, okay? Taking actions. You're thinking about, deep down, you're thinking about how you want to take actions. You could be thinking about ways that actions that you want to take to protect yourself, because this is like an authoritative type of energy. In the upright, it's like this is a masculine energy. So divine masculine energy protects and provides. Okay, he's practical. He's logical. You could be thinking about your own fatherhood, thinking about being a husband. Okay, I feel like overall this is like you trying to think about persevering in what's important to you. I don't feel like subconsciously, I feel like you have more of a focus on the logical, rational part of everything instead of like they're wanting you to be more flexible, right? This is the feminine energy. So they want you to, so subconsciously you're operating out of a very, very masculine energy that you're not thinking too much about the spiritual part. You're probably thinking about protecting yourself too. I feel like your subconscious mind is wanting you to ground and protect yourself. Because you've been getting all the bells and whistles going off and everything about getting rid of this energy for a long time. This is at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, they want you to separate yourself from this energy. Getting away from this energy. Yeah, subconsciously, you're feeling the need to protect yourself. You could be having dreams that someone's shooting at you. Okay? You could be having dreams of getting bit by a spider, which generally talks about, like, a lot of times they think of, like, a lot of people interpret getting bit by a spider or whatever as, like, an issue with your mother, all right? Or a mother figure, maternal figure, something like that. But you're feeling deep down, this is like you are wanting to protect yourself. Okay, because from a subconscious level, you're focusing on maintaining stability by means of rationalizing, thinking logically. And that's kind of what they want you to get away from, because the Emperor can be kind of rigid. It's like it's your nature, okay? Deep in your heart, you may have been wounded so much that like the Emperor is like he's in control, okay? And what do we have at the bottom of the deck? Surrender. I can release my need to control. Releasing and surrendering and all of that, that's a feminine energy. Releasing fear of the unknown. With the moon at the bottom of the deck, that is the unknown. What's the main obstacle, problem, issue, or blockage? Main obstacle, problem, issue, or blockage. Yeah. Just overthinking things. Rationalizing, over-rationalizing. I feel like you may not want to take risks. It's like the Fool doesn't know all the answers. The Fool doesn't know everything that's going to happen. He just jumps, you know what I mean? He just says, you know what? This doesn't feel right for me. I'm not going to do it. Or this feels right. I'm going to fucking jump. I'm going to take the risk. I'm going to take the leap of faith. What do we have here? Underneath here? Faith. They want you to have faith. You know, your obstacles are going to be removed if you trust and have faith. Trust spirit, right? 0. Spirit. It's a symbol for ether, spirit. That's the main issue. You know, you also need to have more fun. I feel like there's that rigidity again, you know, where you're trying to go, trying to do too much. They want you to have fun. They want you to have a carefree, you know, childlike. Like children don't, like you're real grown in your subconscious mind. You know, they want you to embrace the inner child. Because it's really, overall, it's good for your health. Some of y'all need to get out by water. You may have an epiphany. Take your animals with you. Check the ticks, though, when you get home. Okay? But some of y'all really needed to go take your dog for a walk. There's somebody here who could really benefit by watching the sunrise. Sunrise and sunset, you get a lot of light codes from that. All right? It will definitely reset your circadian rhythm. Because some of y'all sleep schedules are all fucked up, okay? Yeah, they want you to have faith. They want you to have faith and do something. Take the risk. Because you've been not wanting to do that. You've been thinking everything through so logically lately that they want you to take that risk. You've completed whatever this cycle was, you know. You're able to see things from a different perspective. This is like having a bird's eye view. And I feel like since you've had that change of view, all you need to do is take action now. But you're thinking too hard about what action to take. It's like, you know, deep down, yeah, trust the feminine energy, the high priestess. That is a feminine energy. This is about knowing, inner knowing what's right for you, you know? They want you to have faith. They want you to trust. They want you to have faith. That is the main obstacle, problem, issue, or blockage. What is the divine will or the will of the higher self? What is the divine will or the will of Aquarius' higher self, please? What is the divine will for the situation or the will of Aquarius' higher self, please? Yeah. So the King of Cups in reverse with the moon. This is about embracing the unknown, obviously. The moon can be about trusting your intuition. It can be about the unknown. It can be about your subconscious, dreams, that kind of thing. Emotions, deep emotions. Do you fear this person? I don't think you do. I don't think you do. I really don't. They definitely want you to embrace the feminine energy, okay? They want you to let this stuff out because there's a lot that I feel like you've repressed. I feel like there's repressed intuition here, but along with, that's a feminine energy. Repressing your intuition also means that you're repressing your emotions as well, okay? Someone here is losing their cool, man. Someone here is, there might be like an overwhelming outpour of emotions, like overly emotional, okay? Shit welling up from way deep down in the deep, dark depths of your emotions. This could also be like a blocked creative energy. Because I mentioned that earlier, blocked creative energy. They also, they want you to be mindful of who you share your emotions with, okay? Because like I said, there's somebody around you who doesn't have your best interest at heart. And this person, they might weaponize whatever confessions you make, whatever you share with them, okay? Especially if you overshare. Because this person, they will kind of take whatever you say and use it against you later on. Just be mindful of that, okay? Especially if you're dealing with a lot right now, you need to be mindful of who you're sharing your stuff with. Like, this is like somebody who loses it emotionally, or is overwhelmed emotionally and needs to let some shit out, which is okay. But you might need to keep it hidden. The moon represents what's hidden too. So you need to hide your emotions from people who you are not supposed to trust. The King of Cups in reverse can generally be someone who's not trustworthy also. So all right, others of you, I need you to be careful when you're dating, because there's somebody, like I said, that's going to show their true colors to you. I feel like this is somebody who's kind of deviant sexually. I feel like you might be escaping it. There's somebody that's going to come towards you, okay? When this King of Wands comes towards you, you need to listen to your intuition. You need to listen to your intuition, because there's someone who might be giving you some rapey vibes or something like that. Remember how I was saying, go take the leap of faith, blah, blah, blah? Okay, well, I'm talking about with things that'll give you like creative endeavors and stuff like that. There is a person that is coming towards you that they want you to use, the divine wants you to use your intuition about, because this person might, if they giving you rapey vibes and shit like that, trust your fucking intuition. Because the King of Cups in reverse, especially since we have this Five of Swords out here, this can be somebody who, sexual assault type of thing, okay? This is somebody who's really manipulative, and they're hiding things from you. They have a dark side. They're very manipulative. They can be like a con artist type of person. So just be very, very wary about that. This is darkness. They have a dark side here. So just this person, how you're going to know if this is the person that I'm talking about, okay? If this message is for you, you're going to know because this person's going to come off as very clingy and needy, all right? This person's going to come off as very emotionally immature and unstable. So you need to be mindful of that. Because remember, the obstacle, problem, or issue or blockage was the Fool card. And the Fool can sometimes be unaware of the dangers. Now, if it was, I'm not saying too much about that. Like, I'm not talking about this energy in terms of like unaware of the dangers in terms of like a creative endeavor or something that's going to make you happy with your talents and stuff like that. Okay? They want you to have faith with something like that. But I'm talking about, don't just go and jump off the fucking emotional or relationship cliff here. With somebody who's showing signs of being emotionally abusive or manipulative, okay? Be very, 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 very mindful of that. Also, this is you not hiding. They want you to not hide the nudges that your intuition is giving you about not being fulfilled, right? So if something's not making you happy, you need to heed that. Okay, yeah, so blocked intuition for sure. Okay, they also are, they want you to keep your intuitive abilities, your psychic abilities, your gifts, and all of that. They're willing for you to use them in a way that is honorable. I'm gonna say that, okay? Because you don't want to, this can also be an energy of someone using their intuitive abilities or their gifts for a means of like dark practices and try to control other people and things like that. And if you're doing that, it's not going to work. I see that someone trying to do that to you. I don't see that that's going to work, okay? Because I see you've escaped that energy. Just not everybody believes in karma, but whether you believe it or not, whatever you put out energetically and spiritually, it's going to come back to you eventually. Maybe not in the same form as you put it out, but it will come back exactly the same frequency, okay? Others of you, this is about, they want you to develop your gifts. They want you to work to develop your gifts, okay? They want you to work more to develop your gifts. The work may not consist of exactly what the fuck you're thinking about. You may not sit in the fucking crisscross applesauce and say for fucking 30 minutes every day, okay? But it's going to be something different than what you think. They want you to be flexible about it, okay? Because you can develop these natural gifts, these natural abilities, okay? It just may not be in the way that you think. All right, so how is Spirit helping Aquarius, please? Yeah, by ending something that's very painful for you. Getting you away from people who are going to betray you. They might actually be helping you by someone else's literal life ending. Like, that sounds, oh God, that's terrible. But you may see this on the news, okay? Is what I'm getting. Yeah, Four of Swords. Someone that may have been causing an issue for you may literally be laid to rest. That is crazy. Yeah, transition. Literally. 10 of Swords, 4 of Swords, 6 of Swords. Other than the Death card, that's like somebody, yeah. They're moving you on. They're moving you on to a different place. Moving you away from people. Like, the worst is over. You know what I mean? Yeah, and this person's not going to know anything about where you're at. Okay, it's like they're putting up a smoke screen. Okay, smoke screen. I'm hearing. They're going to be confused about how they can. They're going to be confused because they're going to walk up to the door, right? Like in Harry Potter, they're going to say the password. Okay. Doing exactly what you do, saying exactly what you say, and they're not exactly going to be able to get to where it's going to fail. 10 of Swords, failure. They're securing your destiny and your path for you. Now, there's enough abundance in the universe for everyone. So, like, let's say, I'm just going to say this because I'm a tarot reader, right? And this is just the easiest example. If you're meant to be a tarot reader, other people can still be tarot readers too, but they're not going to be able to get to their path if they're meant to be a tarot reader by copying you, right? Okay, the other way I'm seeing this is Spirit's helping you by ending things that were not meant to fucking be for you, getting people, places, circumstances, situations, and things that were meant to betray you. Oh, you're getting you away from those situations and opening up other possibilities. Okay, opening up other possibilities. Yeah, because that's where you're going to flourish. That's where your fruitfulness is going to go. But to get there, you really have to listen to your spirit guides. You really, really, really have to listen to your spirit guides. That intuition has to be on point for you. And I feel like it was being blocked. Okay. Wands can be intuitive energies. All right, so let's go ahead and get some oracles, and then we're going to be done. Actually, they want me to start with this one. This is my etheric gifts. Yeah, past life memory. This is my, spiritual gifts and etheric messages deck. All right, I made it out of 2 little sets of blank bicycle cards. And I wrote what Spirit wanted me to write on there. Yeah, some of y'all, there was someone, this King of Wands in reverse, okay, if this is not you, this is someone who was in a past life. There was something that happened. You knew them from a past life, okay? And something was meant to be, some karmic debt was meant to be settled. Like, this person was supposed to come and fuck you over in this lifetime because they need to pay a karmic debt to you. Okay? All right. Aquarius, please. Wasted efforts and losses. Yeah, so you're looking at something like, see, you're changing your perspective. You're not looking at this the same way that you were before. Proceed with caution. Okay, and this did come out in the reverse because you've been too cautious about things. I feel like you didn't want to get away from a situation that you were you weren't wasting your time, right? Because of what you learned from this. You looking at it like it's an unfair thing because you feel like you wasted a lot of time. Somebody could have been married to somebody for 10 fucking years. Not a waste of time, really, because look at what lessons your soul integrated with this person. Okay, and you were really cautious of leaving because you didn't want to waste your time. Okay, but they want you to have a new beginning. They want you to embrace that new beginning without fear. Faith over fear right now. And prophecy. Yeah. Okay, and this prophecy fell right here. This prophecy fell. And vindication's at the bottom of the deck. What the fuck did I just say earlier? Whenever I was talking about these cards and I said somebody's being vindicated, I said someone's being vindicated. And I feel like this person knows that. Like, either they went to get a reading or something like that from someone, okay? They went to get a reading or whatever from someone about you. All right? And what happened was this person told them, you know, that you were gonna get off scot-free, you were gonna get away with this, okay, whatever it was. And this person was not happy about it. I honestly feel like if someone, this is also okay with vindication and prophecy, I also feel like someone tried to, like I said, someone tried to place limitations or try to keep you from your destiny. It's like they wanted to steal it or something. I don't know. It's really fucking stupid. I don't know why the fuck people even think like that. And that's not going to work. And they were told by like a reader or something like that, that it's not going to work. And it upset them. Limitless. Yeah, I just pulled the limitations card earlier that was at the bottom of the deck. You are limitless. You're limitless. You're realizing that, okay? And whenever that's the thing, that's why you're releasing you're releasing the need to control, because you're realizing that all of the limitless possibilities are there. You're actually squashing your potential by not being flexible. In your past, you were squashing your potential by not being flexible. You're realizing that co-creating with the divine is much better than trying to create everything yourself. Right? And attraction, magnets, okay? So everything that you're wanting is being drawn to you right now because of your change in frequencies, because of the patience that you're embodying, because of the stillness that you have, right? Master number 22, you have upgraded, you have leveled up your consciousness. I just said consciousness, and there's the consciousness card. Yo, you cannot make this shit up, man. And this guardian angel card fell right here on top of this vindication card. Okay, so if someone's accusing you of something, all right, if you're going to court or having some sort of something going on with the law, I really feel like the divine wants you to know that everything is going to be okay. You're going to have success, all right? You're going to have success with whatever this was. There's a guardian angel that's here watching over you. Okay? There's a guardian angel here watching over you, particularly with this situation. I really just feel like there's somebody who needs to know that, like, if you're going to go to court, my right ear's ringing. There are beings around you that are going to influence the situation. You're being protected, okay? Particularly if there was illegal activity. Because I was picking that up earlier. Okay? I was picking that up earlier. Alright, I gotta get off of here. It's 1 hour and 7 minutes. There could be some form of evidence that's in like a document, the written word, like some sort of letter or something that helps vindicate you. Yeah, spiritual gifts. Yeah, somebody's neglecting their spiritual side. Be mindful of that, okay? Be mindful of that. You got to develop that shit, okay? It could be some other person around you, all right? And that's why they're jealous and hostile and envious. What else for Aquarius, please? Dreams. Yeah, pay attention to your dreams. A little less talk and a lot more action. Okay. So go after your dreams, man. That's the problem. You're afraid. You don't have the faith that you need to have, right? To go after your fucking dreams, Aquarius. A little less talk. Quit talking about it. Quit talking about that shit and do that shit. Yeah. Copy that. You got that. You know that. You got it. Okay. Contract. Yeah, and it came out in the reverse. You got out of some sort of contract, whether it be a marriage or a work contract or something like that. Yeah, access denied. You're not allowing this person to do to you what the fuck they did before. Okay? Alrighty. After this deck, I got 2 more decks. This is a deck that I made with all of the signs, all of the signs, the 12 universal laws, and all the planets, and what crystals you can use to work with those energies. Law of perpetual transmutation of energy. Energetically, everything in the universe is constantly evolving or fluctuating. Actions are preceded by thoughts. Thoughts have the power to manifest into reality. Number 6. So the way you're thinking about things has changed, and that's what's changed your reality. Hence, the way you think about things, once you change the way you think about things, that's what's going to change your fucking reality, okay? Because you're transmuting the negative energy. There you are, Aquarius, at the bottom of the deck. Law of vibration. Everything is in constant motion at a microscopic level, vibrating at a specific frequency. This applies materially and energetically. Our vibrational frequency can inform our lived experience. So remember what I said earlier when I was talking about this King of Wands in reverse? and the 3113, angel number 3113. Okay? Pay attention to the thoughts that you're thinking. Be mindful of those thoughts that come up, of fear, the fearful thoughts, or if you're thinking too logically. Okay? Box, you will receive a gift. Beautiful. Some of y'all, this is spiritual gifts. I feel like some of y'all are going to receive vindication as a gift. Divine protection as a gift. Months of the year, we have October. Okay, so something is important about October. And then we have Candle. You will be shown the way. Absolutely. Gotta listen to your intuition though, because you're going to be shown which way you gotta go. Okay, Whale. Great worry over nothing. At the bottom of the deck. All right. One more deck and then we're going to be done here. Aquarius. Felix Felicitas. Power symbol to create lucky serendipitous events. Felix Felicitas. Yeah, you guys are definitely achievement. Win the award, accolade, or contract. Yeah. So that's that world card. You're going to get exactly everything that you thought you were being robbed of. You're actually going to get something better. Okay? I love that you ended with Felix Felicitas. And Fortuna Major was the very first download I got for y'all. That's interesting. Well, I love you guys, okay? This is what I have for you guys, Aquarius. All right? Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know in the comments what the fuck is going on. Okay? It's amazing. Drop your favorite star emoji in the comments, too, if you made it this far, okay? Because I love it when you guys leave comments. And hit that like button if this helped you in any way, shape, or form, or it resonated at all, okay? Feel free to share it with anybody else who you think could benefit from it. Also, like I said, hit the subscribe button if you're interested in knowing when I go live and when I drop videos in the near future. I love you guys like oxygen. Many blessings until next time.